G'day guys, Homer on our Facebook group CPAP Reviews. He's put up a post about Shaquille O'Neal and I thought I'd share it with you. Let's have a listen to what Shaq has to say.
One day I'm on my Instagram and some little guy sent me a real brash message. Do you want to die? I'm like, what? So you know me, I thought the guy was threatening me or something. So what you talking about? Dr. Greenberg, and he says, you have sleep apnea. I was like, how you know that? He's like, I can tell. So we started talking and went to his office, and again, he reiterated heart attack, high blood pressure, hypertension, all that good stuff.
Right.
And he said, I have a device to help you because I have all the toys, the CPAP machine, but I don't use it all the time.
Let's pause it right there. All right, there we have Shaq scrolling through Instagram, doing his thing. Someone shoots him a message. Do you want to die? Poor old Shaq shits himself, thinks someone's going to pop a cap in his ass. But no, it's Dr. Greenberg. And Dr. Greenberg says, you've got sleep apnea. I can tell. Now, Dr. Greenberg must have the same psychic abilities that I have, because I can look at someone these days and I can just tell straight away that they have sleep apnea. It's not to do with their weight, the size of their neck. It's right here. It's in the eyes, my friends. I can look at someone's eyes. They've either just given birth or they've got a baby or they have sleep apnea. They have these just tired, soulless, lifeless eyes that are just craving out for a good night's sleep. So that's where I can see it. I saw it on New Year's Eve, just gone. I was sitting around the fire, talking to this guy. I had just met him, didn't know anything about him, and I could just see it in his face. And so I just politely asked the question, hey mate, how are you sleeping? That's the only way I know how to ask the question. How are you sleeping? And generally, if you ask someone that has sleep apnea how they're sleeping, a lot of the time they'll bring up, oh no, the wife says I stop breathing, or nah, I'm a bit of a snorer, or nah, I sleep on the couch out in the lounge room or in the spare bedroom. But yeah, look, I can just tell. So Dr. Greenberg's got Shaq in the office, and then he's just hit him with the old 1-2, which is what they all do. Scare the living shit out of you. You stop breathing, you're gonna die. Oh, but I've got a device for that. Let's read on. All right, there he is. So here's Shaq here. And yeah, look, you can just tell looking at that image, he has sleep apnea. He's a big boy, a big unit. He's got a great big neck on him. You can see it right there. And that's why they measure your neck circumference when you're going for a sleep study, because the bigger the neck, the more weight you're carrying in that neck, the more muscle, the more fat tissue, and the more stress it's going to put on your upper airway when you're lying there in those deep stages of sleep. And that's why, Pacific Islanders, Tongans, Samoans, they have a high prevalence of sleep apnea as well, because they're just naturally big-necked people. They just have these great big necks. It's just part of their anatomy, part of their makeup, and so they do suffer from a lot of sleep apnea. Not the only cause, obviously, but just one of the contributing factors. All right, so let's scroll down and read what Shaq has to say. They give you those certain words. Hey man, you got sleep apnea. Sleep apnea can cause hypertension or strokes. You could die. I said, what? I could die? So now I've got to sleep with a sleep machine. I had to really get checked out. When they hit you with that 3-letter word that starts with D and ends with E, it changes stuff. It certainly does, which is why every sleep doctor always uses that term, die. There's something about the word die or death. I mean, it really cuts to your core, because we all want to live, right? And the truth is, if they didn't hit you with shock when you went in for your sleep test results, a lot of you probably wouldn't go and get a CPAP machine, because let's be honest, who wants to sleep with a mask of a nighttime? No one does. So the sleep and respiratory physicians, the sleep doctors, really need to hit you hard when you go in there for your sleep test results so that you do something about it, because especially us men, we are terrible at looking after our health, especially in being proactive with our health. So they hit you hard so that at least then you take it seriously. And if you say to someone, hey man, do you know you stop breathing 40 times an hour? You could die. well, yeah, you're going to take it serious, aren't you? The truth is, you don't stop breathing 40 times an hour. It's very rare that someone's having complete obstructive events where there is absolutely no air getting into their lungs. Most of the time, guys, it's a restriction in your airway. There is still air getting into your lungs, all right? Yes, your oxygen levels might be dropping, but most of the time, there is still some air getting into your lungs. You do not completely stop breathing. They want to scare the shit out of you, and it works, all right? I guess what I'm saying here is don't feel like when the doctor tells you this, that very day, I need to do something about it right now. That's not how it is, all right? Just chill out. You've probably had sleep apnea for 20 years now, right? And you're still here. You're still watching this video. So if you're watching this video now, you've just got your sleep test results. Chill out. You're going to be fine. You're not stopping breathing 40 times an hour. You're not going to die tonight, all right? You made it through last night. You'll make it through tonight. So you'll be fine. But just know that it is something that you need to do something about. Being diagnosed with sleep apnea is a blessing. It is an absolute blessing for you. It's a blessing for your body, mind, and spirit, and especially for your relationships as well. Your relationship with your partners, your friends, your kids, everyone. Because when you start getting a good night's sleep, it's going to completely change who you are. In every aspect, like I said, your body, your mind, your spirit. You're just going to be so much better off in the long run, and it will add years to your life. I don't know how many lives have been cut short from sleep apnea, but it is a tremendous stress on the body when your body is trying to rest and recover from all the stresses of the day. That's why every organism in the universe sleeps, and for a large portion of their life, to recharge the batteries. And when you have sleep apnea, you're not recharging your batteries, guys. Your body's under more stress of a night than it is during the day. Trust me. Heart's going bop, 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 bop. No oxygen in your blood. You're running on empty, all right? So get it sorted, but just know that it needs to be done, but it doesn't need to be done right this second, all right? You've got some time. And that's it, guys. I wish you all the best on your sleep apnea journey. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and join our Facebook group. Have a great day. Bye.